In a tangled web of deception, truth becomes the ultimate casualty. Why are so many people dismissing these claims of stalking, bullying, and harassing even with the proof that this has absolutely gone real life? If you didn't see the evidence of blacklisting, whisper campaigns, and calling her husband's place of work, or should I say, where he so graciously volunteers this time? In my opinion, laws are changing, and they will catch up to those that think it's their right to stalk public figures.
Everything that's in place. The person being stalked is Lauren Matthias on Hidden True Crime. All right. Now, stalkers, bullies, harassers will turn it on you in that way. As a matter of fact, if Reddit was still up, you would see that when I sent the cease and desist letters to those 6 women, that they took my cease and desist letters and read them and showed them on Reddit. And they basically said, ha, I'm going to wipe my ass with your CND. What a joke. Look at Jay from Guilty of Crime. She's stalking us. She's the one that's harassing and bullying us. Look at the language in this. You tell me this isn't stalking. And there was 50 people on there saying, look at Jay from Guilty of Crime sent to cease and desist. She's actually bullying them. That's what this lady's doing, and that's what they did. Now, if Reddit was still up, I would show you that that's what they do. They take that and they turn it around and they gaslight you. I assure you, I went to a lawyer, spent thousands of dollars on 6 separate C&Ds, and they wiped their ass with it and continued to make videos about me and continued to call the health department, give my car away, all the stuff. So that's what happens, and that's what's happening right here. More, thank you so much for the Guilty of Crime membership. Misty Free Spirit, good to see you. Let's go. Hit that like button if you would.
That's okay. Go for it. It stopped. Do you want me to keep going?
That's what happens,
okay.
Guys.
Oh,
Yes.
it's her computer again. So we're swapping again, guys. So the first part of the, and we're good. We'll just keep reading. We'll get them one by one. The first part of my first clip of my voice was part of a conversation that we had in the courthouse on April 9th, 2025, despite the courthouse having a no recording policy.
So I think this is a lot of the evidence. This is the
she
evidence.
did record me. And now I realize it feels almost like a plot that she created. I go up to her. She says in tears, I know what you said about me. I acknowledge it. I apologize.
Totally caught me off guard, but I thought, okay.
And it's being weird. And the entire time I'm being recorded without my knowledge. That is very shocking to me. And as someone that is a limited public figure doing this, you know, as my job, to think that a contract worker.
Oh, the lawyer absolutely told me that a C&D wouldn't do it. That's why I paid thousands of dollars to continue the process. The lawyer actually told me that when you send a C&D out, those people are going to go full force right at you, and they're going to claim what you're claiming against them. They told me that. They warned me. As a matter of fact, when they put out those messages and laughed and wiped their asses with the C&D, I sent it over to law enforcement and the lawyer. So they absolutely tell you, doesn't matter if those people are going to do that or what, that's part of the freaking process. She didn't drop the case, but she didn't go to court. She showed up at court, and Law and Crime was going to stream her live, and her son was with her family, and she didn't want it to stream. So she didn't drop the case, but she didn't do it that day. What I'm thinking is that she rescheduled, or she's going around. She does not want it filmed. So that's what I'm thinking. I know it's not appropriate, but I'd like to know who the stalker's name and is the name. I know who it is, Loudmouth. If you want to email me, I'll send you a link, but I'm not gonna say it on here. I know who it is.
Who I was an alleged friend who actually still owed me work at the time. I was waiting. I just paid her a very large amount of money for a job she never did finish. Would be recording me without my permission in a place that I assume no one would record.
Now, as far as Lauren goes, it seems like this person literally just didn't like her to start out with, and then she realized that she could use Lauren's 300,000 people platform to gain content. And then after she realized she was gaining content, She has mental health problems, this lady. If you go watch her channel, she talks about seeing a therapist, this and that. So I think it's a combination of mental health issues, jealousy, and trying to gain a platform. I don't know if it's necessarily boredom, but I think it's people wanting notoriety and just despising what you have. And then these weird parasocial relationships come into place because they think they know Lauren, they think they know me, they think they know Grizzly True Crime, they think they know all these people. So I think, Joyous, again, thank you for supporting the channel. I think there's a combination. If I was just to walk around all day and say, oh, these people are just jealous, that would be me saying, oh, I have this huge ego and everyone's jealous of me. No, there's a lot of other reasons. Jealousy is part of it. Mental health is part of it. All the things are part of it. All right. All right. Her name's not Kristen. It's Christina, but I'm not giving you her last name. And if you go on to TikTok and type in Lauren Matthias, hidden true crime drama, you'll find the exact videos. All right. Now listen, watch.
That is concerning to me. That is very
it's easy
concerning.
to find.
Okay, you have a few. Let's listen.
That she wanted to talk then, which totally caught me off guard, but I thought, okay, fine, let's see what she has to say.
Yeah.
And what unfolded next was unreal. It was like watching someone trapped in their own maze of lies, spinning stories so fast she couldn't even keep up with herself. When one lie didn't land, she'd just pivot mid-sentence into a completely different one, like no shame, just constant spinning. And at one point, she literally started mumbling under her breath, having an entire conversation.
Yeah, her name's Christina, and there's several people, several names, but I don't want to say her last name. All you have to do is go to TikTok and you'll find this video on TikTok right now. So, but if she doesn't want to show it, I won't.
And by herself while I was just standing there.
You should have at least done your makeup during those.
Yeah, because and then, right, like, and by the way, that started, they were, like, it's, like, and I was like, would they do that to me? Like anyway. Yeah, no, I know. So in many ways, I feel catfish, but.
And then in 1 second, she snapped and was like, oh, sorry, back to you.
But back to you.
And this is the part that killed me. She told me that we had to have that conversation right now because I kept repeating, you're in fight, flight, or freeze. Probably not the best time to talk. But she said, no, we have to talk now. My assistant is, quote, always with me. I'm never alone, unquote. Girl, no. I honestly think she just didn't want her assistant finding out what she'd done.
Oh, Sabrina.
Yeah. And by the way, I still don't even know what I've done. What she didn't want her assistant to know what she's done. And by the way, you heard me already tell you, my assistant, who she's referred to as Grayson, has read all of my text messages. I have nothing to hide. Do I want the world to see them? No. Do you guys want the world to see your private text messages? No.
No. And I also, thank you, Tandyline. I appreciate that. I also won't dox the people that did that to me. I have all their names. I know who they are. I would never do that to anybody. It's not my style. It doesn't make me happy. I don't like seeing people hurt. I don't like people to cry. I don't like people to die. I don't like funerals. I don't like streaming these cases every day of children dying. I don't. But I do it for the greater good and to give a voice. I just don't enjoy other people's pain at all. I enjoy my own pain of getting tattoos. It's called tattoo therapy. More people should try tattoo therapy, but I don't like seeing people hurt. I don't like hurting people. It's not my nature.
But those that I know care about me and love me and that I trust, yeah, go for it. I have nothing to hide. No secrets that big.
I really want you to see her when she gets I want you to see her stalker getting a freaking, getting a restraining order. She loses her mind in a weird way. It's wild. Hold on. Let's see what this is. There's chat right there. And she's Becky something. Let's see what that is. I missed this part.
My stalker, when I appeared on July 14th, wrote in the comments with eye emojis in an effort to let people know she was watching.
I don't know, man.
And this occurred after she did a TikTok. So I announced that I was going to be on Mormon Stories, and she did a TikTok about that. If you don't have it, it's okay. Oh, you do have it. Okay, because I can explain it too. Claiming that it was like a PR move because of something that I've done that was coming out. Like I said, I still don't know what I've done, minus people trying to claim I was hurting people's businesses, which simply isn't true. And reading private texts of mine that allegedly they don't like, and I haven't seen them. But so it says, someone sent me a screenshot that my ex-friend is about to attempt some damage control, and I'm giddy. I can't wait to see how she tries to spin this. So, you know, she's talking about my Mormon Stories podcast with John DeLynn and Minnie Caldwell. Very confusing because, you know, you think that I'm going to spin my life. My life is my life. I tell my entire honest, vulnerable life story on the Mormon Stories podcast. If you guys want to know anything about me, my life story is all there. 2 parts. It's hours. I tell it all. And I haven't known the stalker very long at all. She doesn't know me very well at all.
And
really.
she keeps calling her
Any conversation we had was very surface.
And that's with anybody that does that, guys. I don't know what their deal is. All right, let's look at some more stuff, but I want to get to that video.
Oh, is there? And overall credibility. Lauren has been blacklisted by a huge Facebook community.
Okay, here's some more proof of what they did, of what she sent. She sent emails to her professional contacts trying to tell them there's bad stuff and drop her. Here's some of that.
Because of what she has done to the admins there. The admins of a Facebook group online is an ex-contractor of mine, but I don't know what they're talking about.
Hey, Holly, yes, you know all about that, right?
Lauren has been blacklisted by a huge Facebook community because of what she has done to the admins. Ask Kay Woodcock about her. Ask other victims, such as Kay in the Lori Vallow Daybell murders.
I agree.
Don't you think it's odd that Lauren has no contact with Kay anymore? That's all I can say about that. Put a pin in that, by the way, because I saw Kay the following week. Just show it now, and then we'll go back to the letter. A week, by the way, after this, you saw Colby Ryan here in chats, and a week after this email was sent, Kay and Larry visited John and me in Las Vegas.
So what she's saying is none of this defamation is true.